Welcome to the Yukon. Most Aussies will know the west coast or maybe even the French east coast of Canada. But I've got to tell you, this has got to be one of the very best kept secrets. The raw wilderness here is spectacular and something we should all explore. The Yukon covers some 500,000 square kilometres and only 30,000 people live in its capital city, Whitehorse. It's the home of one of the most remarkable moments in history when, in 1896, 100,000 men rushed to the Klondike River seeking their fortune after gold was discovered. One of the things that I just love is the wildlife. I mentioned moose, but there's bears, black and grizzly, caribou and deer, wolves and wolverines. And driving the Alaskan Highway, which goes all the way through the Yukon from Whitehorse to the Delta Junction in Alaska, is a real thrill. Today I'm taking the highway south. In just 45 minutes I'll arrive in the small town of Carcross. Carcross is actually an abbreviation of the words Caribou Crossing, in which tens of thousands once crossed the narrow point of the nearby river, making it an important place for the Tagish people as they hunted for food. After a look around town, I'm heading to the top of the nearby Montana Mountain to discover the thrill of off-road bike riding. This mountain is the settlement land of the Tagish First Nations people, and they've created some brilliant new trails for biking and hiking. My friends from Terra Riders have fitted me out with the right bike and all the right gear to get me going. So this is the beginning?
This is it. We're heading out into the single track trails right now.
All right, okay. How far is this?
Only a short climb up here before we get into downhill, then we're looking at 8K down to the bottom of the hill.
Okay. I'm really looking forward to this, but I do have that one obvious question.
Yeah.
Bears, are we likely to run into a bear?
If I was a gambling man, I'd probably put a bet on it.
Uh-oh. Okay, let's go. Let's go. And that first bit, that was really enjoyable. I didn't find it too difficult at all. Tell me about the next trail.
Yeah, going into a slightly more difficult trail now, Trev. A little steeper, a little more technical with roots and rocks and things, so it's been a bit wet out, so let's be careful on the brakes.
So tell me about the single track to success.
So that was a local organisation that's got a bunch of kids working off the land here.
Yeah.
So it's their traditional territory of the Carcross Tagish First Nation.
Yep.
And they got them out here just building out these single track trails. We've got this nice access road here.
Yep.
So it's a perfect place for mountain biking. And just a great way to get the youth and young adults out working their traditional land.
Well, mate, that was a lot of fun. What a great way to see the wilderness and get a bit of fresh air and exercise at the same time.
Yeah.
Now, if people want to get in contact with you, how do they do it?
They can look us up on Google.
Yep.
Or terrariders.ca.
Yep.
And yeah, drop us a message, see if we can take you for a ride.
Fantastic. All right, well, we'll continue on into Carcross. Maybe get a nice coffee, hey?
Oh yeah, ice cream.
Ice cream?
Yeah.
You're kidding me, right? It's not all riding. In and around town, there are tons of highlights, including the Carcross Desert. Check this out. Now, this amazing landscape here is considered to be the smallest desert in the world. Interestingly enough, it's not really a desert. This is, in actual fact, a bloody big sand dune, and it's got a whole bunch of very unique plants that have evolved on this, and it runs almost all the way to Alaska, albeit most of it is buried under boreal forests. When you arrive back to Carcross, check out the Carcross Commons, a place where you can learn and buy artefacts and art from the local Tagish people.